Oh, hello. Capricorn, it's your turn. Oh, my sage. Oh, oh. Y'all, I grew this sage myself in the garden. I think I'm just gonna use the sage I bought. It's working out for me better that way. It's not my finest work. Let me just say that. It's not my finest work. Capricorn, we're gonna be talking about work. We're gonna be talking about your great work, your art, what you create, kind of what to embody this week, what to stay away from. From my little deck, the Hermit. Lone pine on a lone hill under the moonlight. Time to focus on your art. But you're going to have to kind of stay on your toes because there's a change of direction here. It's going to be a breath of fresh air. It's going to be like a kiss from your guardian angels themselves, whatever it is. So have no fear. Couple mundane warnings. Oh, hold on just a sec. What did I write down? Pen broke? Ink spill? Mundane warning number one. Double check your pen. Don't let your pen break in your purse, especially if you have a new purse. Don't put any ink pens in there. Or if you are an artist, don't spill that really expensive ink that you just bought. Okay, got that out of the way. Where's my coffee? Oh, wait, the other one. If you're going anywhere, even for like an outing for the day, a park, something, fill in the blank, there's gonna be more bugs or mosquitoes than you think. So either wear a body oil that you make yourself with an essential peppermint oil or just grab some damn mosquito spray. Whatever. Is that it? Don't do any favors for any old friends this week. Mundane warm, like it's not such a big deal. It's just going to be more trouble than it's worth for you. It's like someone's just going to be spilling their emotional baggage to you or putting their problems on you. Like you can do that and it's not the end of the world, but you're better off just avoiding that situation, okay? And focusing on you yourself with that hermit card and your art here. If you're feeling directionless, it has more to do with your work environment and the people around you than it does you, yourself. If you're not feeling directionless and this isn't like a job where you feel like there's just breadcrumbs and a dangling carrot, and we can talk about that in a sec. Mundane warning number three, this chronic back pain is a bit of a problem and you're going to have to take a break. Like trying to push through chronic back pain, that's no, you got to do something. If that's the case, what? Let me pull a couple. What? Rest. Rest. Sitting on the dock of the bay is like chilling, hashtag not bothered, staring at the water, staring at the sea, reflecting, reflecting on your life, reflecting on the pain, reflecting on how far you've come. Okay, so that's for the back pain situation there. Your sacred silence with mint julep and the Palace of Fine Arts together. If you don't feel like communicating this week, you don't have to. Don't feel like you have to. Like, if you just have to put the sign up and be Prince or be Diana Ross or Salvador Dali, or what's that guy's name that was such an asshole? I mean, which one? It's okay to be the asshole this week. It's okay to shut everybody else out. It's okay to not be the politician who's making everybody else happy this week. You're feeling like lethargic if you are feeling lethargic. Embrace the winds of change. Like, embrace opportunities for relocation, or embrace an opportunity for a vacation where it's not active. Like, maybe normally you would like to go visit a new place and hike the mountains or climb the rocks. Maybe you like to climb the rocks, like, you're just going to have to, yes, go on vacation, but definitely rest your back. Or people have just been trying you so much that it's been breaking you down and it's leaving you feeling unstable. And therefore, you need to take that time to just kind of stay quiet. Be a fancy lady in the corner drinking their mint julep with the giant hat at the Kentucky Derby. Keep your standards really high for your level of self-care. Okay, this week. If you have a lot of Scorpio in your chart and you're well known or you're about to blow up with your career, check out the Scorpio reading. That was about being unapologetically kind of bougie and exclusive in your life right now. So, with the work situation, if you feel like there is a dangling carrot situation and your boss is pressing you for a decision, or they want you to take on a new responsibility, or they want you to re-sign a contract, with the links, if you're not ready to give an answer, don't give an answer. Say, I'm going to have to think about it. Let me sleep on it. I need a vacation. You need to make sure that you are well rested and thinking clearly before you sign anything. And you're going to have your lawyer go over it. You're going to read the fine print. But I feel like that's not even in your peripheral right now. You need to rest and focus on your art. And you need to keep your standards high. Yes, be experimental. Yes, be avant-garde, but still make sure that it is at the fine art level where you are meticulously focused on the details that need to be focused on, and you let the bigger stuff go. Where there needs to be perfection, you will implement perfection. So it's okay to be that guy this week. It's okay to be that girl this week or whatever. You will accept nothing less than perfection, at least with your own art and your own work. Okay? So I say that because this is a really interesting position for the desert in reverse to be. As action needed, advice, what to do, action to take. And in reverse, like ill dignified, I guess, in that card, it would be being uncomfortable until everything is perfect. Like, don't do that. Nothing's perfect. But in reverse, as what to do, it's saying embody that. Embody that strive for perfection. And know that your guardian angels will meet you halfway. So it's okay to be uncomfortable until you feel like your work or your art is perfect. You'll know. And the outcome here is that you focusing on your own creation instead of what your boss, your father, your mate wants from you. That's your key to success here. And if this gazelle is a change in direction for work, maybe you should think twice about re-signing that contract at all, or renegotiate that contract after this period of rest, rejuvenation, or that doctor's visit where you address this back problem and start to get it solved. Because it isn't going to go away on its own, because you have incredible willpower and fortitude, which obviously you do, but it's asking you, where I think last week it was like be very staunch in your Capricornness or something. This week it's like embody that part of yourself that is the delicate flower. That is, yes, confident, but refined. There's a self-reliance, kind of, and a privacy that you might need. An intense need. And if you feel the intense need for perfection in your art, don't judge yourself for that. Go with it. Okay, don't feel restricted by whatever else this work situation is. Your number one priority is your creation. And so with the breadcrumbing, I think for one of you, maybe, there's a situation where you're kind of being promised in this company by a CEO who's kind of dangling this carrot. Like, you keep working and you're going to be sitting where I am someday. And I feel like it is literally just that, a dangling of the carrot. Why? I don't know. Hold on. Oh, no. This, whoever your boss is or whoever's dangling the carrot, you work harder, you come in on the weekends, you'll be sitting right here where I am. No, they have no intention of ever promoting anyone except themselves. The Hermit, the Two of Wands, and the Moon and the Ten of Pentacles, they're only ever just going to be looking out for themselves. And I think that this person, they would rather die and sabotage this whole operation or this whole company than see anybody else sit in that position of power, authority, or be the CEO. And I think that person has some, with the Moon, the reason why they would never let anybody into that top level office, like not even vice president, like not even secretary, like none of that. It's because there's some fraud going on. There's some, hold on. Can I be messy, Leo? And how do you say money laundering? How do you say corruption? How do you say you will never be included in their little inner circle because you're pure-hearted and you're intelligent and you'd see right through it immediately? I'm gonna shut up and leave it there. Okay? So that means to me that it might be a dangerous situation for you. So if that resonates, a change of direction completely, maybe not of career, but definitely company. Give yourself some time to think about it and reflect on that. And this shouldn't be all new information, it should be confirmation, okay? But if you're feeling uncomfortable and like you want to howl at the moon, it's saying that you can channel that into your art and refine it. And if you feel like it's running away to do that, it's not. You go ahead and be that lone wolf, but be kind to yourself. Maybe you have a lot of water in your chart. Maybe you are just feeling sensitive, because where was that payoff in the job? Or even where was that payoff in the relationship? But you won't be feeling so frustrated, or if there's an aggression there, once you remove yourself from this situation, that'll dissolve completely. And if there's a feeling of nostalgia that you're trying to wrap your head around, or even a vision of a past life that comes in, you might need to be in a place of rest to get that vision completely. And it's necessary, and it's a gift from your higher self to you. That part of ourself that is untouched by time and space and suffering, that sees the big picture, that knows how far you've come. And even trudging through the mud with this company, if it is a changing of your loyalty, even maybe, it's going to take you to a place of freedom. It's going to feel like that. It's going to be a change, but it will be not so scary. You'll be attracted to the change. You won't feel like being lethargic or stagnant. And so, if you are feeling lethargic or stagnant, and it's like, today, what do I do? The advice would be find a new favorite artist. Find your new favorite artist. Right now, out there in the world, there's like the reincarnation of goddamn Michelangelo creating a beautiful work of art, and they just have a different name now, but they probably have a YouTube channel, or like an Instagram page. So, like, allow the universe to guide you to a new favorite artist. And then two, for that nostalgic feeling, allow yourself to indulge in an old artist that you loved as a child, or when you first fell in love with what you do now. The third one is ask someone that has really good taste in art or music to recommend a new artist for you. And then the fourth one, and there's another scratch here, an artist who really indulges in their inner sensitive emo poetness, because it's asking you to tap into that part of yourself, that delicate flower. So, inspiration coming from someone who feels completely free with being raw, open, and honest as an artist, and they just bleed all over everything that they do in an authentic, vulnerable way. So, that's kind of your baby step homework assignment if you're feeling lethargic literally today. You're about to have a couple brand new artists that are going to inspire you to take your art to the next level, or just envelop you in comfort and make you feel more at home as like a next level artist yourself. So, new favorite artists, something old, something new, something borrowed, something blue. Blessings and miracles are coming to you from you. You can leave luck and the gods and everyone else out of it. And if it literally is a back pain problem, you're going to address it. And if you're like, what am I going to do? You're about to find your new favorite artist. They're somewhere out there. They might be 12, I don't know. Some of these kids that are being born are absolute masters. They're enlightened masters, and they are artistic masters, and we could all learn a thing or two. So stay open to those kind of gifts from the universe instead of waking up and creating a playlist. This is what I'm going to listen today while I paint this. No, let the universe bring it to you with just those kind of basic guidelines, that very vague roadmap. And beauty will open up to you. New doors, new windows will open up to you, even if it's only in your own mind or your own heart. So it will feel like peace and freedom. After feeling like you've been overextending yourself, breaking your back, and struggling for breadcrumbs for so long. Okay, it's not all for nothing, but don't expect that guy on top to follow through or do the right thing, okay? Okay. So if you have to go within and stay quiet and ask for an extension or ask for some time to renegotiate something or just to sleep on it, this is confirmation that that's what you need to do. Your intuition is absolutely correct. You could have a lot of Virgo in your chart. Check out the Virgo reading too. That was about like joy and happiness being thrust onto you before you're even ready. I feel like you've learned how to serve. You've done enough serving, you've done enough struggling, you've done enough back-breaking work. So tap into that part of yourself that is a delicate flower. Treat yourself with kindness, refinement, and luxury. Explore those hidden depths of your own emotions. Tap into the part of yourself that is a water sign, you know. Check out your birth chart if you need to, see where that lies, if you have Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces in there. Tap into that. Be the poet. But don't expect anybody else to hand you anything, even if they promised it this week, okay? And don't let anybody pressure you into giving an answer if you're not ready. And if you don't feel like talking, don't talk. Be the fancy lady in the corner at the Kentucky Derby with the giant hat, sipping the mint julep, talking about fine art. Be bougie. Be a little soft around the edges. But keep your boundaries up with those that are breadcrumbing you. And be willing to suddenly go on a vacation or suddenly change direction with who you're working for or where your loyalty is. Even in a relationship, that dry desert will be turning into a lush rainforest very soon. So hang in there. Drink extra water. Take mosquito repellent. Essential oil with peppermint's good for that, like I was saying. Double check your pens. If you're famous and you sign autographs, watch out for somebody else's busted ass pen that might drip on your nice new shoes and then you'll be feeling some type of way. That's weird. I don't know. I don't know where that came from, but allow yourself to be inspired. Allow your muses to present some new muses to you in the form of other artists. If you don't even know what to do today and you're feeling lethargic, everything else will come and it will feel natural and you'll feel like going with the flow. All right, I'm going to leave it there. Capricorn, you got this. Thanks for watching. I'll see you for the next one. Bye bye.